Hey there guys, it's me Isaac here back with another video. Okay, let's get to it. Recently I seen 702 in concert here in DC at the Howard Theatre. If you are familiar with 90 girl groups, then you definitely know 702. So the group members are made up of Mila, Misha, and Irish. So they have 3 albums out that you may be familiar with, which include No Doubts, 702, and Star. Some of the songs off the albums include CeeLo, You Know How I Do, and You Know How I Flow, and I get your name and number, cause I like your stilo. That's one of the songs. Get It Together. You don't know the pain that I feel. Ooh, yes. All I want is someone I can talk to, someone who will listen to what I have to say. No Doubt, Where My Girls At, From the Front to Back. You Don't Know, Gotta Leave, Star, You're My Star, My Shining Star. Start to wonder how you shine, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then blah, 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 silence. So that's some of their hits. Now they have other songs too, of course, that are wonderful to me as a fan, but those are just the hits from their albums. So let's talk about the concert. It was amazing. What is more amazing than 3 girls pumping through on stage, doing what they do with a Kit Kit Kat in this? They did If You Believe, Then You and Me Will Change the World Someday. Now believe me when I say, listen, as a kid that grew up in the 90s, I remember the first time I was introduced to 702. Of course, I knew the first album, but the first time I ever was able to hold my own 702 album is when I went to the record store. And this is when you had to buy CDs, not stream stuff on your phone. You actually had to go, feel it, touch it. And I did that. I touched it, felt it. And then on the album, there's like a little sticker that tells you the hit song. And the hit song was Where My Girls At. And I was so scared to show my dad. I was like, oh my God, I wonder if he's going to get upset that I want this girl CD. Was it a girl CD? I don't know. I just really like this album and this group. And so I went up to him and was like, Dad, do you think I could get this CD? And he was like, yeah, go ahead and throw it in. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. So I went home and they had a portable disc player. You put your CD in there. Your batteries need to be fully charged because you're about to wear the album out. I used to wash dishes, go upstairs, clean my room, listening to the album. I mean, I feel very connected to the group. Not to mention, like, years later, I went to a Faith Evans concert, and Mila was there singing backup for Faith Evans. Shout out to Mila. Shout out to Faith Evans. That was a great concert years ago in Columbus, Ohio, where I'm from. Boop, boop, Ohio. So that was a great time, and Mila was so humble. She even came over and spoke to the person I was with at the time and said hello to us because we were like, you know, crazy young at the concert, want to see the artist so bad. But she was very humble and came over and spoke. So that gave me a connection to her. I then seen her years later, which maybe 2 years ago, I seen her in Atlanta with another friend who introduced me to her. Very nice. I don't really know her. I didn't have in-depth conversations about the world and saving the world and climate control. We didn't do all that. But I mean, she's cool people. So let me talk about the concert. I'm gonna pull up the set list for y'all because you do know when they went to go put the set list on stage, my crafty butt took a photograph of it because I want to know what's going on, when it's going on. So the first song they did was CeeLo. I mean, it makes sense. That's like one of their big songs too, and how we were introduced to them. Now, cool thing about that is I believe that was written by Missy Elliott, and she did like the remix too. Cool thing. Melody, Beat Me 911. Who doesn't love Beat Me 911? Beat Me 911. I'll call you on my cell phone. I'll call you back. Yes. And Word is Bond. That was a song that Irish sung. So that was cool to see her sing a song because we normally are not used to hearing Irish and Misha so much in the album. So I think it was cool that they gave her an opportunity to do that. Little Game We Play was also sang by Misha, Irish's sister. And it was nice, again, to see her do her thing. Because that was, for that song, that was before Mila actually joined the group. So Misha actually got to sing that song, which is cool. Gotta leave, get it together. I think get it together is just everybody. I mean, who does not like get it together? I mean, that is just an awesome. One thing I didn't, so the energy through this whole concert was great. You can tell that they haven't been doing it long, which makes sense. I mean, they've been doing it for years, but haven't, since they've come back, they haven't been doing it for a while. Okay, we're fine with that. I mean, that makes sense to me. When you don't do things for a while, you get a little out of breath. I mean, if I run from here to school, then I'm out of breath too. Okay, I ain't did it in a while. So that makes sense. I totally get that. Mila actually seems the most polished, and I'm not saying that because I like Mila. I like the other girls too. It's just that I feel like she has not stopped. She's continued to work as an artist, and when you're a lead singer, you have a different responsibility than the other two girls. You carry the weight of the group, I think, oftentimes, and if you don't hit a note right, then it's the whole group. It isn't just you as the lead singer. So I think for her, she has that drive, and the steps she was getting down, she was going. Oh, I'm gonna post the video. She was doing it. Not that the other sisters were not doing it, but she was hitting it. One thing I did not like about the concert, and I have to be honest, because I love 702, but there were some things that I thought, they could improve for the next set. I did not like the Escape SWV and TLC set. For me, Escape is that I love all of them. I went to go see Escape, so and I went to go see TLC and Escape last year. I've not seen SWV, but I still love them. You wanna go downtown? That's the way. So don't do that. I like them too. For the Escape song, Irish sang, and she was singing and rocking with the crowd, so that was cool. Mila did not sing, so when it came to her song, which was I guess SWV is her song. No, that wasn't her song. That was TLC, I guess. One of those. She sang one of the songs. She didn't sing. She just held the mic out and did all this. No, I'm not paying for that. When I go to a concert, I want to hear you sing the song. So if you're not singing the song, don't put it in a set. Let somebody else do it, or just don't include it. And then Misha sung. I think Misha sung TLC, and then Mila was supposed to sing SWV's Anything. And she did good. Misha did well. She sang, and I mean, she did really well. And then I Still Love You. Who doesn't love that? Oh my gosh, I remember when that came out, and that was just a fantastic album. That just, I think, was ahead of its time, and people weren't really feeling girl groups at that point. But that is still a good song. And they close with Where My Girl's At. Now, who don't love Where My Girl's At? Where My Girl's At? From the front to back, know what you're feeling that. Put Wanda. Everybody was rocking, okay? Including me. And I don't remember my hands up where my girl's at, okay? So that was really good. Now, I would say, please go support these 90s bands and girl groups because they're really doing it. I thought that they did a phenomenal job. They knew their steps. I mean, they're a little rusty because, again, like I just said, they haven't been doing it for a while. But once I think they get in the routine of doing it more often, I think that it would be great. I would love to see like 702, like 3LW, like other girl groups that, were popular in that time, get together and do like a little set here and there. Just like I would love to see female rappers get together and go on tour because it would be so dope to go to like a Little Kim and then like a Foxy and then all these people together, Rodiga and Roxanne, like just see all these people together. It would be really cool to see them together and performing. I think we would appreciate them more often because music, not that we don't appreciate it now, it has changed. I think that it's important to still embrace the new current music because there's nothing worse than going somewhere and you don't know none of the music. I mean, I'm a music person, so I want to stay on the loop of like trends with music, but sometimes I just like going back to my old school, pulling out, I don't pull out my CDs no more, but it's good to go back to old Mariah albums or go back to old 702 albums or Mario albums or like Maxwell or Marion or, it's kind of cool to go, or Luther Vandross even so, or Patti LaBelle. It's good to go back and listen to those albums because then you appreciate music, I think, a little bit more and it has substance that has carried us for, years and will continue to carry us. So I say go support 702. Now what you gonna do? Peace.